a couple of viewers. I'm hoping everybody can hear me okay. Leave a comment if you can, because that's the only way I can tell. I'll just give everybody about another minute. Let them get on, let them get situated. I am going to post the main part of the workout in the comments. You can kind of see I have a whiteboard in the back. It's kind of tough with the glare of my lovely windows, but that's more of a guide for me. I will post the main part in the comments so you guys can follow along just at your own pace. All right, it is 3 o'clock. For anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Jaimee. I'm a fitness instructor here at CFB Wainwright. I've been an instructor there for just a little bit over 2 years. Love my job. Not a fan of the commute, but that's the only bad thing I have to complain about. Today we're going to do a 12 days of quarantine style workout. All you're going to need in this case is any at-home resistance. I have a kettlebell behind me, but if you have a dumbbell, a laundry detergent jug, a backpack, if you have a 15-pound dog, whatever you need to use, that's totally fine. And then I just have a yoga mat behind me. You can use it for the entire part of the workout, or you don't need it if you're one of those people that aren't a fan of yoga mats. Before we get started, I just have to read a disclosure. So in response to COVID-19, PSP is offering virtual fitness to Canadian Armed Forces members. By using social media platforms, the virtual fitness classes tailored to Canadian Armed Forces personnel become accessible to all. Participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members recognize and acknowledge that their age, health status, and physical fitness level are unknown, and it is entirely up to each individual to assess their ability to participate in this class. Since it's preferable to consult your physician before beginning any exercise program, we invite all participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members to consult the Get Active questionnaire of the Canadian Society of Exercise Physiology and its reference document. So I've just posted it first thing in the comments. You guys can find that information there. And if you experience any pain or difficulty during the exercises presented in this video, it's recommended that you stop and consult a healthcare provider. If any CAF member sustains an injury during this video, please remember to fill out a CF98 form. And again, both forms are just at the bottom. So right now, I'm just going to post the main part of the workout in the comments. Again, it is the 12 days of quarantine. So if you guys know that lovely Christmas carol, it follows the exact same format. So in this case, you start at the first one, then you move to the second exercise, and then work your way back down. So you start one squat clean press, and then work your way up. 2 side plank hip dips, and then one squat clean press. Work your way until you get to 12, all the way back down, and then you're done. It's very high intensity. If you need to take breaks at any point in time, feel free to do so. Grab a swig of water in between, wipe off the sweat. I know I'm going to be super duper sweaty. And then, yeah, it's totally at your own pace. I'm going to go at my pace, but I just posted the main part just so you guys can follow along. Right now we're just going to start into a little bit of a warm-up and activation, and then I'm going to explain each exercise as we go through, and then we'll get right to it. One last thing, I can't play music, so which kind of sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. So blast the music at home, so then you don't have to hear me huffing and puffing and trying to catch my breath because I'm out of shape. All right, so first exercise we're going to do is a cat-cow. So you guys are going to be, oh, here, put this into full screen so I can see. There we go. Okay. All right, so you guys are going to start in the cat-cow position. So you're going to be in a tabletop, so you're on all fours. Shoulder is stacked with the wrist, knees are stacked under hips. You're going to start by pushing the belly button down to the floor, lifting the chin up, and then coming back, reversing the movement, bringing the belly button in, dipping the chin down. We're just going to do 7, nice and easy. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, from there you guys are going to do a quad TKE, which is a total knee extension. So what that is, you're going to get into that same position of the tabletop, but now you're just going to be a little bit more active. So you're going to tuck the toes underneath, lifting the knees up, and from there you're just going to fully extend the knees all the way back, like so. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Next is a prone angel. So you're going to get on your stomach. You're going to have your arms out in front. Thumbs are going to be up. What you're going to do is you're going to reach from the top all the way around. Try to touch your hands behind your glutes and come all the way back. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From there, one of the exercises in the workout is an elbow tap. So all it is you're going to get into an upright plank. Okay, so same thing. Wrists are stacked on your shoulders, right? Nice neutral spine. We're not dipping our hips. We're not hiking them up. Nice and straight. We're just going to bring the elbow to the knee. We're just going to alternate sides like so. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, next is an adductor wood chop. So you're going to have one leg straight up to the side, nice and extended. So I have my left leg out here. I'm just kneeling on the right leg. So my left toe is in line with my right knee. So I'm nice and extended. I'm going to take my hands, I'm just going to clasp them together, have them resting on that extended knee. And I'm going to go low to high, full extension, and back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do the same on the opposite leg. Right leg is out, left knee is bent, making sure everything's nice and aligned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next exercise is a dead bug. It is on the exercise list as well. So all you're going to do is you're just going to lay on your back. Your feet are going to be up in the air. Legs are bent at 90 degrees. And shake the ankles out a bit. Hands are above your face. You're going to alternate arm and leg, reaching back, not to touch the ground. Come back to the center and switch sides. So that's 2, 3, 4, keeping the core nice and engaged, nice and tight. 6, 7. Okay, and next one, almost same position, but now your feet are flat on the floor. Your arms are going to be outstretched, so they're making a W or like a football upright shape. You're going to start, you're going to bring them together, bring them back down, slide them up and above your head, and back to center. That's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, you're going to come off your mat for these next couple exercises. So the first one you're going to do is a squat to stand. So you're going to have your feet a little bit more than hip width apart. You're going to hinge down, grab the insides of your feet, squat down, reach up with both hands, and stand up. So hinge, squat, reach, stand. That's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Next one on the list is a single leg deadlift. It's also on the list of exercises we're going to do. So what you're going to do, it's a hinge pattern movement. So in this case, my left leg is going to be stationary. Okay, I can have my hands at my hips or my hands just out to the side. All I'm doing is hinging forward, having a nice soft bend in the knee, keeping the spine neutral, floating back with that opposite leg, coming back to center. Okay, working a little bit on balance, a little bit of ankle, knee, and hip movement. 6 and 7. Switch sides. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Right, last activation size we're going to work on is a curtsy lunge, which is the second to last exercise on the list. So in this case, I'm going to have my left leg be stationary. My right leg is going to come behind, and I'm going to lunge down. So I'm just going to have my hands up at the top, since the exercise is a goblet hold. So you're going to hold the resistance eventually up at the top. You're going to lunge down and back to center. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch legs. 1, 2. Don't worry if you can't lunge all the way down. I'm recovering from a knee surgery, so my knee depth and knee flexion isn't so great. Just go to where you feel the movement, but make sure you do not go past the point of pain. Okay, so now that we've done the warm-up, I'll quickly go through all the exercises on the list. You guys have it posted in the comments, so feel free to follow along. First exercise, and also anything listed in red, is using the kettlebell or whatever resistance you have at home. Anything in black is an ab exercise, so you can be on the mat or just on the floor. Okay. First exercise is a squat clean to press. You're going to have the kettlebell out in front. Okay. You're going to hinge down, grab, pull up, squat, press overhead. Okay. You're just going to do one of those. Next one is a side plank hip dip. So you're going to be in a side low plank, shoulders stacked with elbows, hips in line with the ankles. Everything's nice and stacked. Hand is just on the hip. Dip once, dip twice. And you're going to make sure you do both sides. So you're going to switch. 1, 2. Okay, from there is a farmer's reverse lunge. So farmer's just meaning we're holding it by our side. Whatever hand you're holding the kettlebell or your resistance in is the stationary leg. So I'm holding it in my left hand. Left leg is stationary. Right leg is active. Reverse lunging and coming down. Okay, we want to be nice and upright, right? We want to make sure the toe tracks backwards. We don't want to have the feet flaring or even outstepping further. Not when we do 3 each side. Elbow tap, like we did in the warm-up. You're in that upright plank, reaching the elbow to the knee. 4 each side. You can either alternate it or do 4 on the left and 4 on the right. Upright row, pretty self-explanatory. You're just going to grab the kettlebell up at the top, flaring the elbows up as you pull the kettlebell up. Nice and simple. You just have 5. Dead bug, like we did in the warm-up, you're going to do 6 each side, right? So you make sure opposite arm, opposite leg, feet or hands do not touch the floor, coming back to the center. Single leg deadlift, again, like we did in the warm-up, that hinge pattern, working on that stability, just like the reverse lunge, whatever leg is stationary is the same hand you hold the resistance in, right? So it's just that nice soft knee, hinging, coming down. You should feel that stretch in your hamstrings, okay? And make sure we don't curve the spine, right, round the shoulders. We don't want to do that. Nice, neutral, and straight spine. Heel taps. You're going to be on the mat. Feet are flat on the floor. Shoulder blades come up off the ground. Palms are facing up. And you're just rotating back and forth, tapping the heels with your fingertips. There you're going to do 8 each side. Hammer curl. Grabbing the kettlebell at the sides of the handle, okay? Bottom of the kettlebell will be facing outward. You're just going to curl, keeping those elbows nice and tight to your body, working those biceps. Suitcase crunch. You have 2 options here. You can either have your hands out to where you're up like this and crunching like so, or if you want a little bit more support, just have your hands just behind your hips and just guide the crunch that way. Goblet curtsy lunge, just like we did in the warm-up. Goblet meaning we're just going to hold it at our chest, right? So stationary leg coming behind, lunging like so. And then the alternating leg lowers is the last one on the list. You're going to be laying flat on your back. Palms are at your side. Both legs are up. Bringing one leg down and then alternating each side. Making sure not to hit the floor on the way down. Okay. Already tired. So again, I'm going to do this at my own pace. You guys have it in the comments. If you need water or you need a break, take it. It's your workout, okay? Do whatever you need to do to get your sweat on. Okay, so we're going to start again at that squat clean press. Work our way down until we hit 12. And then at the end, we're just going to do a quick little cool down stretch and call it a day. Okay? I'm going to pretend I'm playing music, getting in the zone. All right, first one, squat, clean, and press. Good. Side plank hip dip. We have 2. And then back down. Good. Farmer's reverse lunge. Same arm, same leg. 2, 3. Back to hip dips. Elbow taps. Okay, so upright plank. I'm just going to do same side. You can alternate. Regardless, make sure you're doing 4 each side. And upright rows. Take a quick break. Check the comments. And back into it. We got 5 of these bad boys. Knock them out. Make sure you're stepping straight back with the lunges, keeping everything in line as best as you can. Whew. All right, dead bug. 6 each side. Make sure we're keeping the core nice and tight. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Working that coordination a little bit. Just like that, we're halfway done. Take a swig of water. Wipe off all that sweat. Single leg deadlifts. Okay, so same arm, same leg. Again, working on that knee stability and that hinge pattern. Having a soft knee, neutral spine. Working on that balance as well. And then dead bugs. Make sure to, any exercise with the kettlebell, when we're done, right, we set it on the ground properly, and we don't get lazy, we don't slam it on the ground, we don't round our back, right, we don't drop anything excessively, okay, set down the weight the exact same way you'd pick it up. Hammer curl, oh wait, no, heel tap, sorry. I think I did 2 more, but that's okay. Single leg deadlifts, and we'll work our way back down. Again, if you need to take a break, that's totally up to you. Wipe the sweat, grab a quick drink of water, and when you're ready, get back into the workout. That would have been bad. See, I always end up doing more reverse lunges. It happens every single time. At number 3, it's totally tricky. Hammer curl. Now that it's getting sunnier out, I'm gonna work those guns. We're gonna start to wear tank tops and press everybody. Whew. Heel taps. The further you get into this workout, the more tired you will get. Focus more on the quality of the repetition, not so much the quantity. Okay? So even though I'm only doing 7 each of the single leg deadlifts, I want each rep to count. I want each rep to be nice and smooth, each rep to be perfect. All right, suitcase crunches. Ignore my dog, Galahad, who's whining upstairs because he can't come down and enjoy the workout. Feel those hamstrings burning. In a good way, though. In a good way. If I look a little squirmish, I'm just making sure I don't get sweat in my eyes, because that stings and it sucks at the same time. You'll notice too, the deeper into the workout that you get, you might have some misalignment issues, especially just on the side plank. Make sure everything's stacked up nice and neat. Elbows under shoulders, ankles on top of each other. Whew. Hips are stacked. Goblet curtsy. So make sure your weight is being held up at your chest. Stationary leg is lunging. Active leg is coming behind, curtsying like so. I feel like that was 11 on a lost count. Whew. Those are doozies. We're almost done. Suitcase crunches. And there we go, sweat in the eye. Only a matter of time. kind of tough to tell how our form is. So I'm hoping these lunges look pretty okay. And now we're on the 12th day of quarantine. And on this last day, your fitness instructor gave to you 12 alternating leg lowers. Making sure the leg stays straight, feet does not touch the ground, hands are just at your side. That's 5. 8, I think, 9, 10, 11, 12. And coming all the way back down. Back to those curtsy lunges. Whew. Make sure we're staying nice and upright. Our body's really tired right now. Okay, so quality over quantity. If you have to slow down the movement to get it right, that's better than trying to rush through and doing it with poor movement. Whew. 11. The sweat just keeps coming. Suitcase crunches. Again, you can challenge yourself. Have your hands up. Not too difficult. Just have them by your sides, supported in line with your hip. Now got those hammer curls, going straight into heel taps. Single leg deadlifts. Again, make sure balance is on point. If you're having trouble, maybe find a spot just ahead of your eye gaze a bit. In this case, I'm staring at my baseboards, finding a spot, keeping everything aligned. Ooh. Going into dead bugs. Coordination should be super easy at this point. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Nice and simple. Just bring it back to the middle. Engage the core. Upright rows. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Knock out these elbow taps. Get a few reverse lunges in. Oh, a little slippery. Two more hip dips. Well, if you want to be technical, maybe 4. And one last squat and press. Whew. And just like that, we are done. Oh boy. So give yourself some time, grab some water, catch your breath a little bit. If you have stuff to wipe down your equipment, I suggest you do so, because now is the time. Just take a little bit more, catch your breath, appreciate the workout that you did today. I know I did. Hopefully I'm not giving this workout to just nobody. I saw a couple people comment and say they were doing it, which is great. All right. So now we're just going to do a couple cool down stretches just to end the workout. Just nice and easy. Lower the heart rate back down. Stretch those muscles that we worked ever so hard on today. And just again, just appreciate that even though you might not have a little souped up home gym, that you're still able to do a good quality workout with whatever you have at home. Okay? So the first exercise, or stretch, sorry, is you're just going to bring the feet in. Just going to grab the toes and just push down the knees. Get a nice good butterfly stretch. Okay, from there, you're just going to sit cross-legged. We're just going to have a nice gentle twist. I'm going to take my left hand, put it on my right knee, twist open to that right side, and just support with my right hand behind. You can enjoy my huffing and puffing and my glistening sweat on my face. As you can tell, this workout is no joke. And switch to the other side. Just change hands, open it up to the left. Okay, from there, you're going to extend the left leg nice and straight. Bring the right leg in, making a figure four. And you're just going to reach with your right hand, if you can, to touch that left foot. If that's too difficult, just go for the shin, but just make sure we're sort of hinging forward with our body, not just drooping the back and rounding the spine. Just be nice and active in this cool down stretch, still holding perfect form. Good, we switch legs. So now the left leg comes in, right leg is extended, grabbing with the left hand to the right foot. Making sure that this extended leg is nice and flat on the ground, it shouldn't be bent. If you need that support, just have a little gentle push on your kneecap. With that right leg still extended, you're going to take the left foot, cross it over, bring the knee nice and tight to your chest, and twist open to the left side. If you want a deeper stretch, you can just bring this extended leg, tuck it in nice and tight, and sort of be a pretzel. And then we're going to switch sides. So then the left leg will be extended, right foot crosses over, and then twisting to that side. Again, if you need to, just tuck that leg in. Enjoy the pretzel life. Maybe go eat pretzels after. We're going to take the right leg. We're just going to cross it in front, right? So the knee is sort of at an angle, right? Hip is coming up like so. That left leg is fully extended backwards. We can either have our fingertips just at our hips. We can go onto our forearms like so. Or if you're feeling super flexible, just have a nice, gentle reach all the way out. If your towel's nearby, feel free to wipe off the sweat. We're going to feel this stretch in our hips especially. And we're just going to switch sides. So now the left leg comes through, setting the knee down. Right leg has that full extension. And again, either on your fingertips with the chest up, on the forearms like I'm doing right now, or get that nice full extension and reach all the way out. Second last exercise, you're going to do what we call a cobra pose. So you're just going to go onto your stomach. Your hands are going to be flat and just underneath your shoulders. From there, you're just going to press all the way up. Extend the elbows, right? Really lift the chest up. Maybe lift the chin up just slightly. Okay, if you can't hold this for so long, right, maybe you want to come down just a little bit. Get a little bit of flexion in the elbow. Or you come down completely, take a breath, and then come back up. Okay, and last stretch we'll do, just as that child's pose. Most of you have done it before, but in case you haven't, all you're going to do is just reach your hands out. You're going to sit back until your glutes touch your heels. Just let the head hang loose and really just stretch nice and far with those fingertips. If you guys need to stretch anything else, feel free to do so. I can't stop you. If you feel like this workout was good enough, enjoy the rest of your Monday. Grab a good drink of water and enjoy the rest of your week. Again, my name is Jaimee. I'm from Wainwright, and I will see you guys next week.